Smoke billowed, black and angry. Flames roared. A hungry beast. The building stood, a raging inferno. No time to think, only act. Heat seared my lungs with each breath. Visibility, almost zero. But we pushed on. Our steps echoed through the chaos. Our mission, simple, save lives. Adrenaline surged. Fear, not today. Today we are firefighters. Today we are a team. We moved as one, each man reliant on the other. Flames licked at the stairwell, a wall of fire. Our path blocked, no going back. The heat was intense, radiating off the walls and making the air shimmer. It felt like we were standing at the gates of an inferno, the flames dancing and mocking our every move. The fire was relentless, a beast that seemed to grow stronger with every passing second. We knew we had to act fast or risk being consumed by its fury. The water roared, a temporary path carved through the inferno. The fire hissed and spat as the water hit it, steam rising in thick clouds. It was a battle of elements, water against fire. And for a moment it seemed like we had the upper hand, but we knew this was just a temporary reprieve. The fire would not be so easily tamed. We had to move quickly, every second counted. The roar of the water was our only hope, a lifeline in the midst of chaos. We moved fast, each second counted. The flames were unpredictable, leaping and twisting as if they had a mind of their own. We had to be faster, smarter. Our training kicked in, muscle memory guiding our actions. We communicated with hand signals, our voices lost in the roar of the fire. Every step was a calculated risk, every movement a dance with danger, but we were determined. We had a mission and we would see it through. The heat unbearable, but we pressed on. Sweat poured down our faces, stinging our eyes and making it hard to see. Our gear felt like a furnace, trapping the heat and making every movement a struggle. But we couldn't stop. Lives depended on us. We pushed through the pain, the exhaustion, the fear. We were a team and we had each other's backs. The fire was our enemy, but we were not alone. Together, we were stronger, our heavy gear a burden. But we wouldn't be deterred. The weight of our equipment was a constant reminder of the gravity of our task. Every step was a challenge, every movement a test of our endurance. But we had trained for this. We knew the stakes. The gear was our protection, our shield against the flames. It was cumbersome, yes, but it was also our lifeline. We carried it with pride, knowing that it was the difference between life and death. The roar of the fire was deafening. It was a living thing. The flames seemed to have a voice, a terrible, hungry roar that filled the air and drowned out all other sounds. It was a constant reminder of the danger we faced, the enemy we were fighting. But we were not afraid. We had faced this beast before and we knew its tricks. We knew how to fight it, how to push it back. The roar was a challenge and we were ready to meet it, trying to consume everything in its path, but we were its match. The fire was relentless, devouring everything in its way. It was a force of nature, unstoppable and unforgiving, but we were prepared. We had the training, the equipment, the determination. We fought back with everything we had, pushing the flames back inch by inch. It was a battle of wills and we were determined to win. The fire might be strong, but we were stronger. We were firefighters and we would not be defeated. We were stronger. We had faced the flames before and we would face them again. Every fire was a new challenge, a new test of our skills and our courage, but we were ready. We had trained for this, prepared for this. We knew what it took to fight the flames, to protect lives and property. We were a team, united in our mission. The fire might be fierce, but we were fiercer. We would not back down. We would not give up. We were firefighters and we would prevail. Jose, the command was clear, cutting through the noise and chaos. We moved as one, a well-oiled machine. The hose was our weapon, our tool in the fight against the flames. We aimed it with precision, directing the powerful stream of water at the heart of the fire. The flames hissed and sputtered, retreating before our onslaught. It was a moment of triumph, a victory in the midst of the battle. We had faced the wall of fire and we had overcome it. We were firefighters and we were unstoppable.
Search and rescue! The call echoed through the smoky corridors, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. We were trained for this. Every muscle and nerve in our bodies honed for these critical moments. The air was thick, almost tangible, as if the smoke itself was trying to push us back. But we pressed on, driven by the knowledge that lives depended on our actions.
We breached the apartment door, smoke churned thick and black. It was like stepping into another world, one where every breath was a struggle and every step could be your last. The heat was intense, radiating through our gear, reminding us of the inferno we were up against, but there was no time to hesitate. We had a mission, 2 men in, 2 men out, systematic, thorough. Each team moved with precision, a well-oiled machine in the face of chaos. Communication was key, every gesture and shout carrying weight. We relied on each other, knowing that our lives were in each other's hands. The smoke was disorienting, but our training kicked in, guiding us through the haze. The fire had consumed the living room. Furniture, charred and black, the remnants of a life now reduced to ashes. It was a stark reminder of the destructive power of fire and the urgency of our task. We moved quickly, scanning every corner, every shadow for signs of life. The clock was ticking, the air thick with the stench of burning wood and plastic. It clung to our lungs, making every breath a challenge. But we couldn't afford to slow down. We had to push through to find anyone who might still be trapped inside. The debris was everywhere, a minefield of hazards that we navigated with care. We pushed on. Every second counted. The adrenaline was pumping, sharpening our senses, driving us forward. We knew that time was our enemy, that every moment we spent searching was a moment closer to potential tragedy, but we couldn't let that stop us. We had to stay focused, to keep moving, to keep searching. Then a muffled cough from a bedroom. Hope surged. We weren't too late. We moved quickly, our hearts pounding in our chests. The sight of the victim, coughing and struggling to breathe, was a beacon of hope. We had found them. Now we had to get them out. Every second was critical. Adrenaline pumping. The rush of the moment was almost overwhelming, but we had to stay focused. There was no room for error. Every move had to be precise, every decision calculated. The lives of the people we were rescuing depended on it. We couldn't let them down, we had to get them out now. The urgency was palpable, a driving force that pushed us to our limits. We moved as one, a coordinated effort to save lives. The smoke was thick, the heat intense, but we couldn't let that stop us. We had a job to do, and we were going to see it through.
Over here!
The shout cut through the chaos, a signal that we had found another victim. We moved quickly, our training guiding us through the smoke and debris. Every second counted. Every move was critical. We had to get them out, to safety, to life.
It's okay, we're here to help.
A young girl huddled in a corner, terrified, her eyes wide with fear. She coughed, struggling to breathe. Smoke, inhalation. We had to act fast. I scooped her up, her small body light as a feather, precious cargo. We fought our way back, through the Inferno. Every step a battle, but we were driven by one thing, getting her to safety, and we would.
The fire's spreading, we need to vent the roof.
No time to waste, we were losing ground. The beast was growing stronger. We charged up the stairs, smoke billowed from above. The heat even more intense. Our masks, a saving grace, but for how long? We reached the roof. A sea of flames greeted us. The night sky aglow, the air thick with smoke and ash. But we didn't hesitate, we got to work. Section 6. Venting the beast. In this critical operation, firefighters must strategically create openings in a burning structure to release built-up heat, smoke and gases. This process, known as venting, is essential to control the fire and improve visibility and conditions inside the building.
Chainsaws roared, cutting through the roof, creating a vent, releasing the pressure. The sound was deafening, but it was a symphony of survival. Each cut was precise, each movement calculated. The roof began to give way, allowing the pent-up energy to escape. It was a race against time, and every second counted.
The fire raged against us, trying to hold us back, but we were relentless. We wouldn't be stopped. The flames were fierce, a living entity fighting for dominance. Yet our resolve was stronger. We pushed forward, inch by inch, battling the Inferno with every ounce of strength we had. The heat was intense, the smoke blinding, but our mission was clear.
The heat, unbearable. Sweat poured down my face. But we pushed on, our training kicking in. Every drop of sweat was a testament to our determination. The gear was heavy, the air thick with smoke, but we moved with purpose. Each step was a battle, each breath a victory. The camaraderie among us was palpable, a silent promise that we would see this through together.
Finally, the vent was open. Flames shot skyward, a fiery spectacle. It was both terrifying and beautiful, a testament to the power of nature and the resilience of the human spirit. The flames danced in the night, a beacon of our hard-fought victory. The pressure inside the building began to ease, the fire losing its grip. But it was working. The fire was being drawn up, away from the building, away from us. The strategy was effective, the danger slowly diminishing. The smoke and flames rose, creating a path for us to follow. It was a moment of triumph, a culmination of our efforts. The beast was being tamed, and we were the ones holding the reins. Section 7, one of our own.
A cry. From below, a firefighter down.
My heart skipped a beat. Fear, cold and sharp, shot through me. Not one of us, not tonight.
We rushed down, adrenaline surging. Our brother was in trouble, we had to get to him.
The fire seemed to mock us, standing in our way.
We found him. Lying on the floor, unconscious, smoke inhalation. We worked quickly, an oxygen mask, first aid, every second counted. Section 8, reprieve.
The ambulance arrived, sirens wailing, a beacon of hope. Our fallen comrade was rushed away, his fate uncertain. We prayed for his recovery.
The fire was under control now. Exhaustion hit me, the adrenaline fading, leaving me drained.
But we had won, another battle fought, another life saved.
We gathered a band of brothers, bonded by fire, by courage, by sacrifice.
We were the thin red line standing between order and chaos, life and death. Section 9. Until the next alarm. The night was still young. The city slumbered, unaware of the battle that had just been fought, unaware of the sacrifices made, but we were ready. We always would be. For when the alarm bell rang again, we would answer the call without hesitation, without fear, for that was the life we chose, the life of a firefighter.